Yes guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome. So yeah, oh my god. Yes guys, welcome back to my live, and yeah, we come to a place where you can find beauty solutions, or you can get to have a story, yeah, hey colors, and you can get to hear me sharing my story. So right now I really have like a terrible headache. It's really so terrible, and I wanted to go home, but I can't seem like to go home right now before I get to finish what I promised myself to finish. So let's talk about procrastination. Yeah, procrastination and all. So lots of people might not be knowing that the more you procrastinate, the more it's going to be difficult for you to get to achieve what you want to achieve in life. So yeah, I can first tell you about my story. So before I used to procrastinate, like, okay, I will launch this certain product maybe after months, or let me say after 3 to 4 months maybe. That's when I'll get to pay, or that's when I'll get to launch my a product, without knowing that the more I pushed the deadline, the more it was making me to be a person that creates like excuses, or not wanting to do something. Yeah, you might not realize it. You might thinking like you're giving yourself like time, to get to know about lots of stuff, or to get ready, or like to have like enough information so that you can go about it. But literally you're just procrastinating. You're making it difficult for you to be able to achieve your dreams and goals, because if you are a procrastinator, that means every time you're going to be like, okay, I've decided I'm going to do this today, or I'm going to do that tomorrow. The moment you wanted to do something today and then you move it to tomorrow, so that's like you're trying to create excuses for you to do what you had intended to do. Yes. So I was like, okay, today I might not do the live on YouTube, because I'm done like doing a live on TikTok, because literally I have like a bad headache right now. But I was like, I came to work. When I say I'm going to do a live on YouTube, TikTok, and then get to post and do content, and also work on clients. So the moment you start to live in the moment, or in the day-to-day compartment, if you're a person that has ever read a book by is it Carl or Dale Carnegie? Yeah, it's Dale. If you're a person that has read like Dale Carnegie, so he has like speeches like got from other people that had got to experience life, and they got to learn lessons while they had their experiences. So yeah, in some chapter he has where he wrote like, learn to live in day-to-day compartment. And what does day-to-day compartment mean? it means you're going to live in the moment. So today is today. You don't know what is going to happen tomorrow, because tomorrow is not guaranteed, because you have not got to live in tomorrow. So you have to do whatever you want to do today, because today is guaranteed and today is present, and you get to see what today brings. So yeah, so that's what the day-to-day compartment what meant. You're going to live in day-to-day compartment. If you have a dream or have a goal that you want so bad to be achieved, work on it today. If it's about like creating a business, or to start or to launch a product, or you want to start like creating content, start today. It might not be like you're going to start creating content today, but if you research something that is going to make your content better, so that means you've started on something. Yes, you're not procrastinating. You've started on to something. So that's something solid. That's something that can be counted on. You're doing something that is going to guarantee what will be backed in the future. So make sure that you do not look in the future, because the future is not guaranteed. So what you do today guarantees your future. So that's why I'm here to tell you guys, stop procrastinating. You want to do something, you want to go somewhere, you have a crush on someone, you tell them. They might not like you back, but just tell them, comfort them, and you tell them. You never know, you may start as friends, and when you're friends, just shape that friendship, and you never know, the friendship is going to birth into something in the future. So if you're someone that wants to create a business, do something that is business related. Do your research, do market research, write down a business proposal, so that your mind gets to understand like, oh yeah, this is something that I'm supposed to work on. So yeah, it's going to become easier for you to work on everything that you want, if you do it on a daily basis, or if you do it every day, literally. Yes. So if you have been a procrastinator, trying to prolong things, creating excuses, please stop creating excuses. This is your life, because everything is hard in life. Even sitting right next to your phone scrolling and seeing the people that you do not like, or you're seeing strangers having a certain lifestyle that you would want for yourself, that's something so hard as well, because you're going to feel a little bit of envious, and you might also feel jealous. So also watching people living the lifestyle you want is also hard. And also you working on your life to achieve your dreams and to work on that business idea, it is also hard. It's something that is not going to happen overnight, as we might see. We see other people's businesses, they launch and then they boom, and we think like, oh wow, I also want to do that business, because really it's booming. Maybe to work for you, without knowing that the person that you're seeing them today because you found their page today. It's the first video that you're fumbled on. And if that's the first video you fumbled on, you do not know the past, you do not know the story, the background story of the person, of how he or she started. And when you go back to all where it started, that's when you will see that it took years to happen. So whatever you do today, it is going to shape your future, because those habits that you indulge yourself in every day, they give back to who you're going to become. So if you want to become someone so influential, someone so empowering, start empowering people today. Cause don't think you want to empower people like in 5 years to come, they're going to follow you, or they're going to follow your story when you start in 5 years to come. That's not how it's going to be. You're supposed to lay the foundation like every day. You're supposed to get up here like how I'm literally I'm doing right now. I want to be like a big beauty content creator, you know. So I can say like, oh, if I get the subscribers that I want, that's when I'll start like doing the content, you know, the beauty content that, you know, so that I put it out there. No, that's not how it works. I have to show up every day, literally. I have to show up here, talk about, show you what I do, and when you feel empowered, that's when you feel empowered, that's when you're going to, you know, subscribe so that you keep on like following me for more. Yeah. So, my dear lovelies, if you're watching this, or if you get to watch this live after it is done, let me just hope you can stop procrastinating and stop like creating excuses and keep on like delaying your purpose, you know. Some of us, we delay our purpose because we fear what people are going to say about us, and maybe the people are going to judge us. Yeah, but it is what it is. It is all about you. Yeah. So we're going to get into the real deal right now. So I'm here to show off my lip combo. It is literally so nice. I really like it. But we're going to remove this lip combo, so are we going to do some other lip combo. As I talk about the things that can help you to grow your hair if you're a black girly, if you're an African girly, and you're a person that struggles with stunted growth, and you're a person that has like a lot of hair problems. Yes, and if you're there and you do not know that moisturizing your hair is going to make your hair grow, or it's going to help you to retain your length, you might not be knowing it, but it's going to help your hair to grow. Because if you moisturize your hair is going to break less. Yeah, because dry hair is prone to break. Because first of all, our falsy hair, hey Javia, so our hair is bound to, you know, it's so fragile. So that means if your hair is dry yet our falsy hair is fragile, then it means it's going to be bound to break. Yeah, so that means your hair is going to start like breaking because you're not moisturizing. So that's why you need to start using a leave-in conditioner if you're a person that wants your hair to grow, you know, to a certain length that you might want it. And if you want your hair to look good, to look healthy, you need to make sure that you do not slip on the good moisturizer. Make sure that you get to moisturize your hair, and also to seal in the moisture, because our hair, as I say, is so fragile. And if you only use a leave-in conditioner, so that means when there is, thank you Javia, thank you. So yeah, that means like our hair, so let me say, even though you're not like on a motorcycle, or you're not like standing in the sun, even though you're just seated in a shade or on a veranda, the humidity is going to make the moisture that you had put on your hair strands with a leave-in conditioner, and if you don't get to seal in that moisture, so that means it's going to escape in the air, and your hair is going to absorb the dry hair onto your hair strands. So that means your hair is going to become more and more dry. So that's why you need a leave-in conditioner to seal in the to hydrate and moisturize, and you need a hair butter to help you to seal in that moisture so that it does not escape in the air, so that your hair can be moisturized like for 4 to 5 days without you moisturizing again. So yeah, so if you want to see growth and if you want to say bye-bye to dry frizzy hair, you need to start moisturizing your hair before it is too late. Yeah, you need to start moisturizing your hair before it is too late. Get that leave-in conditioner, get that hair butter moisturized, because our hair stripes, it's like it feeds on moisture, so you need to make sure that you moisturize. And the thing that prevents you from seeing like growth is that you're using your hair oil wrongly. Yeah, so when I say you're using your hair oil wrongly, you're applying your hair oil on a dirty scalp that is full of buildup. So that means your hair follicles are already clogged. So if you use an hair oil like for days and then you keep on like applying it on your scalp, so that means you're going to create more and more buildup, and you're going to give birth to a bacteria, to a yeast. You're going to give birth to a yeast called Malaysia that feeds on a lot of oil. So yeah, you're going to give birth to also dandruff, because there is yeast feeding on the oil that you keep on applying on your dirty scalp. So that's why many claim that oils do not grow, do not grow hair. You'll be like, you shouldn't apply oil on your scalp, but it's you who is using your oil like wrongly. That's why it's not doing what it's supposed to do. Yeah, literally. So yeah, for your oil to work for you, make sure that you clean your scalp. Make sure that your scalp is clean, and then you apply your oil, the number of days that you want in a way, so that you can moisturize, because oiling your scalp is a good thing. When you oil your scalp, you're going to be moisturizing your scalp. So that means your hair follicles are going to be strengthened as well. If you're a person that has like hair follicles, so that means when your hair follicles are strengthened, then hair growth is going to happen, because the hair follicles, it's where the hair strands come from. Yeah. So the other thing, the benefits of oiling your scalp, you're going to stimulate blood circulation. When I say stimulate blood circulation helps like oxygenated blood to reach to all the body parts, and when it reaches the follicles, it enhances like growth to happen like quickly. Yeah. So the other benefits of oiling your scalp is that you're going to say bye-bye to a dry scalp, because a dry scalp does not facilitate like healthy hair growth, So, and also you're going to, when you oil your scalp, you're going to prevent your scalp from being sensitive or tender, because if you do not apply oil on your scalp and it becomes dry, so that means you're going to give birth to tenderness and sensitivity. Yeah, literally. So those are some of the hacks. And the other thing is that if you want to see growth, make sure that before you go to bed, use a hair bonnet. Use a hair bonnet. You do not slip on your hair like this, because when you do, it's going to become matted with each other. Make sure that you use a hair bonnet so that you do not break your hair strands, because your hair strands are so expensive, literally so expensive. So you shouldn't just neglect them like that. And the other thing is that you should stop like over manipulation. Yeah, sorry guys, Yeah, where my store is, it is literally so noisy. It's directly on the road, and downstairs there is a bar. So that's why you can hear it so noisy here. Sometimes I get a headache. So yeah, make sure that I was saying, make sure that you stop the over manipulation, because over manipulation on our fragile hair leads to breakage. So we do not want to see breakage. So make sure that you stop over manipulating. If you style it, let it be like that, and then so that you do not get to lose hair, so that you can get to retain that length. Yeah, so this is my lip combo. I literally do not want to remove it. Yeah, I literally do not want to remove it, but I need to do a lip combo, because today I say I'm going to do a lip combo, and I'm going to talk about like how you can be able to grow your hair. So literally I've done the rest. I've told your story. I've talked about some beauty secrets. I've talked about like hair growth hacks, and now it's time to do the lip combo. But this is so nice. This is literally so nice. I do not want to remove it, but I promise that I'm going to do a lip combo. So let's get into the lip combo top. So I wonder which color, which shade I'm gonna do. So I wonder which shade that I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna go. Oh yeah, so this is what I'm going to do with our lip combo, and it's the same shade that I have on right now. So we're going to do a lip combo right now. So let's remove this. So I'm going to do just a maroon lip. I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this too. Let's start. Black. Then bring it down to where my natural lip liner is. And since it's going to be it's going to be dominated by maroon, so I don't have to make the black to be so dark. And we're going to go with our maroon. I make sure that it's a little bit covers all outlines where I put the black lip liner, So yeah, this is it. Yeah, so we are going to go with our so if you're a minimalist, then something like this is enough. But if you're not a minimalist, then if you want the color to be a little bit so visible, then you have to do the second swipe on. Yeah. So sometimes I want to apply gloss even on my lip line or where I lined, so that it is pleasant. Yeah. But then I try to blend. So yeah, this is a lip combo you can have. So this is a lip combo you can get to her with using maroon and a little bit of black. Yeah. So literally I think I'm gonna go with this back home. So guys, what would you rate this lip combo? It looks so nice and juicy. Tell me my glosses are not the best. And I'll punch you because literally they're the best. Let me do another swipe on, so that for the people that didn't see how it looks, so literally that's how it is. So this is where our life ends. My lip combo. So yeah, this is where our life is going to end. And literally, guys, have you ever felt like when maybe you're a person that has like one long distance friend, and you do not have like friends on ground like where you're staying, but you do not feel like you're lonely, you do not feel like you need to make friends, you just enjoying your own company, because that's how I am right now. I have a long distance friend. Yeah, but I don't feel like I have the urge like to make friends, other friends. I don't feel like I have the urge. It's like I'm contented with being myself, without like trying to bring in other people like in my circle. Cause literally nowadays, having lots of friends, if you did not get to study those friends, it's literally not a good idea. That's what I can say. It's literally not a good idea because people are literally so evil. Yes, Kales, I have a long distance friend. Yeah, I have Gladys, you know her. So she's a long distance friend. Yeah, and right now I don't have like other friends, like here. But I don't feel like, yeah, I should make like friends. I feel like I'm contented with being with myself. I don't even feel like it's a necessity like having lots of friends. Yeah, so I'm fine with being with one. Yeah, even though I have my bestie. Oh, Kales, you want to be sure a friend. You don't like a what? A long distance boyfriend? No. Yeah. Yes, literally. But I don't feel like the urge of making friends. I just being with myself is literally enough. So this is where our life is going to end. Let's catch up next time. So guys, bye bye. Thanks for joining in.